Hi, in this video, we're gonna test out two attack type attachments that is primarily being driven by critical hits. We're gonna test out Power of Good Neighborhood and Combat Zone Gladiator. I wanna understand how how this one works. The critical hits deal 150% damage and ignore enemy resistance. And um, where's the other one? The Combat Zone Gladiator boosts damage by 30% after a critical hit for 8 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. The reason I'm testing this is I'm thinking that Combat Zone Gladiator is better because the first one, the POG, you are only getting the effect from the regular attacks, whereas when you get the set effect for the Combat Zone Gladiator, the CZG, the boost in damage is applicable to the skill, which is uh, the bread and butter of a dweller, right? So that's why I think this is better. But yeah, let's test it out and see the difference. I'm gonna start with what's this? I'm gonna start with Now I'm gonna start with the Power of Good Neighborhood. I'm going to use the level 1 blue equipment, blue attachments, so that the bonuses that we get from them is negligible and won't impact much the result of the test. Because if we go with a higher level, hold on. Okay, we go with a higher level. Oh, there's no. Oh, too bad. I don't have. So, see. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one. Three blues and one yellow. Let me see if I can go with three blues and one yellow. Ah, sorry, yellow, green. Three blues and one green. Okay, so there's gonna be a little a variance because this one is green, but it's I would say it's negligible when you compare it to the overall stats. Like for Preston's damage is 780. This is a low level Preston. Crit is 132, and the attachment that we will use will only add 6 in the critical attack, and it's attack 10, so it's like 10 less than 10%, like 2%, around 2% because 780, 10% of 780 is 78, so 1% is 7.8, so around 1.5% probably. So it's really negligible, right? So let's test it out. For my lineup, I'm just gonna put because my Preston is not that strong, so I'm gonna put a tank and a healer. I'm gonna test it out with someone here on my friends list. I'm not gonna cut out the video. Okay, you can just skip this if you want, and you can just go back to this one later if you want to review. You can just pause the video anytime, and I'll put the data later, the result from this test later in the conclusion part. And again, you can just go back to this part to see if and validate the data that I posted. Okay. Quick view at the combat data so that we can use it as a reference later. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna change it. First Preston. We're gonna go with CZG. But this time, let me see if I can make 3 blues and 1 green. Oh, I don't have green. But yeah, I don't think there's gonna be that much of a difference if we use all level ones. So let's change this one. Oops. Change this one. Change this one. Change this one. Okay. Let's see. Sorry. See, earlier the attack was I think 10, so it's just 8. So there's not much of a difference if we switch it out with all blues, but as long as it's level 1. Let's now go back and challenge the same guy. Okay, this one. Again, not gonna cut this out. So this time this is CZG. I hope we get critical. Okay, Preston died. Let me do it again. I'm sorry about that one. Challenge. Hoping for a critical first hit. Ah, dodged. There you go, critical. You see this animation here? It just shows that the okay, he died again. Let me test this out and add another low level in. So because McCready's skill, believe he aims at the one with the lowest HP. So let's just put in this guy. The sacrifice petty. Okay, let's do this again. Where's that guy? Here we go. Oh, dodged again. Critical, give him critical. Okay, there we go. CZG took effect. Okay, McCready hits Petty. Nice. Heal. Okay, there we go. We got the skill. So I'm gonna shut my mouth now and let this battle continue. Alright, it's done. Quick look, combat data. Okay. And now we go to the conclusion. Oh, I'm gonna show you the data first and then we can, conclude. Okay, so here are the results. I took 3 types of attack. So it's all for Preston, of course. Preston's normal attack, his critical attack, and skill damage. For Power of Good Neighborhood, his normal attack is 822. You you can see this at the 2 minute and 36 second mark of the battle. His critical attack is, so this is the 150% ignoring resistance. It took effect when the critical attack happened at 2 and 53. So you can just go back at the combat video and validate. And then his skill damage with POG is 552. It happened around the 2 minute and 46-second mark of the battle. Now going to CZG, um, the first critical happened at 253. So this is where we will start measuring up or gathering the data because this is the 30% damage boosted, right? So first critical happened 2 and 53. So you can check that one out. And then at this one, the normal attack, you can see that it happened around 2 and 35, so it registered 1043. And then the critical attack is there at, let me see, critical attack 2 minute and 43-second mark of the battle. And then the skill damage at 2 minute and 41-second mark of the battle. All right. So the percent difference is um, for normal attack, CZG is better at 23.7%, close to 30% as what it claims. And for skill damage, it is at 22.5% stronger than CZG is 22.5% stronger than the Power of Good Neighborhood. But this one, so this is the surprising value that we have here. For critical attack, it registered 4,649. So it's really good if you have someone like Preston or a dweller that has a high critical so that it always registers a critical attack whenever he does a normal attack. So it registered 4,689 damage. So it's a good burst even for a normal attack. Versus CZG, which is 1881. And if you would compare, it's actually accurate where the first critical happened at 253 and I think its value is 1446 and 1446 times 1.3 or 30% more gives you 1880. So very very close to 1881. So looks like the data is accurate. But yeah, um, so to conclude, again, we have the data here. You can just see how you can use this depending on the dweller that you have. But for Preston, it looks like it's better for him to go with POG, if you ask me. But again, that's for Preston, given the data that I've used for testing. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. If you think I missed out some test scenarios, let me know. I can redo the testing or I can do the tests on my own and let you guys know the result as well as a response to your comment. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.